Hi guys, good morning. You can send a message on the chat box. Good morning. Also, share the link for others to join us. So, as usual, we'll wait for a few minutes for others to join us. Yeah, good morning. Chinonso Emmanuel and Okuru Magnus. You both are welcome. Hello, hello. Yeah, go to the next neighbor there. Tell them to off their button. So, guys, on Friday was very very poor. The section on Friday was very very poor, and we didn't really do much on Friday. So I believe we'll fill that space today. Rain, rain. Where? Are you okay? Is it raining here? Rain where? Huh? Please hold on. Hello, why close the window for me? This window. It's raining. How come? Rain is falling. I never knew. I'm not seeing it now. Ah, yeah, close it. Okay, guys. So last week we're meant to talk about other blocks and breaker block. What are other blocks and what are breaker blocks? Now I explained to you guys that other blocks are entry points. These are places for buyers and sellers. Other blocks are places where the institutions, their entry are placed either for a buy or for a sell. Now, I believe by now you should understand the meaning of buy and sell. When I say buy, it's same thing as what long. When I say sell, it's same thing as what as short. Then made you understand that other blocks, when an other block fail, automatically that other blocks become a what? A breaker block. Now, Other blocks, you see other blocks in places like a change of character or a continuous word structure. Those are the two reasons why you should what you should buy or should sell. Either for a continuous break of structure or for a change of what market structure. Because it's just two ways. Either it's going up or it's going down. So if you want to buy, if you want to long, you place your order block for a what? For a buy. Why if you want to short or you want to sell, you place your order block for a sell. Now I'll be showing you a practical example on the charts. Let's go to the charts so I can just show you a practical example on the charts. Okay. I don't know if you see my screen. Now, if you're seeing my screen, you see on the chart we have another block here. So this was my analysis on gold. This was my analysis on gold. Here, another block here. So I waited for price to tap this other block for a what? For a sell. You can see price first time did a small pullback and now it's going to tap it again. So there's everything that what price rewards will sell afterwards tapping the other block. Now, one thing you need to understand, I always tell everyone, I always tell people that are trading, don't be scared to make loss. If you analyze your setup and it failed, there's nothing wrong. That's just how it is. It's not a must that you must get all setup correct. It's not a must. Sometimes you analyze your setup and it will hit your stop loss. If your setup hit your stop loss, then you move on. It's just as good as that. All you have to do is to revisit it and just check the reason why. If you check and you see that you did nothing wrong, everything you did was still very okay, and that it hit stop loss, then you understand that okay, yes, the market is not that market is not yours. Because trust me, I said something the other day. I said if you bring five profitable traders, five big traders here today, and you ask them to analyze the market for you, three or four or two will give different analysis. Everybody will not give the same analysis. Some will tell you the reason why you should buy, while some will tell you the reason why you should sell. It's as good as that. Now you are buying and I'm selling. You are buying and I'm selling does not mean one of us is wrong. No, that's because of what I've seen in the market. Now, one reason why many people get it wrong is because you've not really understood the meaning of stop loss. Now, see, you see something about trading. Trading is it's very very wide. It's just like geography. It's very very wide. All everything has its own topic. You see stop loss. Stop loss you are seeing it has its own very very big topic. Now, some person will just enter the trade and just analyze the market and say, okay, my stop loss. Yeah, they choose stop loss because they don't even know the meaning of stop loss. They don't know why they are putting stop loss. Some big traders, yes, some big traders will just analyze the market. Let me show you something now. Let me show you something. Let me show you something on my BTC charts. Now, good. This is my BTC charts. This is my BTC chart. This is my analysis on BTC. I dropped this setup on my Telegram channel. Now, you see this BTC trade. We have I've dropped this BTC trade on my Telegram channel three times. Three times. Those following me on my Telegram channel would know that I've dropped this trade on my Telegram channel three times. Now, the first time, please, wait, are you seeing my screen? If you are seeing my screen, just please just let me know if you are seeing my screen. If you are seeing my screen, send me a chat here on the section here. Okay, good, good, good. Okay, good, good. Now, this was what happened. I sent this BTC setup on my Telegram channel 3 times. Now, the first time was at this point. This was the first time. I'm coming. Okay, good. So this was the first time. This was the first time. Ah, this is too thick. Sorry. So I'm trying to. Okay, good. So this was the first time. I dropped this BTC setup on my Telegram channel. You can see the other blockade. This was my. You can see how price reacted to it the first time. Now price went up. Price went up. Tapped my other block. Then price came down. Now when price was coming down, we were supposed to what, take profit or break even or take partials. Now, because my stop loss was still far away, because here was my stop loss, I used the nearest other block as my stop loss. Now, price did a retracement. Nobody took profit. I no ask you guys to take profit. So we lost that first trade. We're not on loss. So it came to it gave us profit, then retraced back. So when it retraced back, I asked others to, okay, if you have not taken that trade before, you can take it. Now sell BTC again. Now we did not make any profit from the first trade. We're still on floating loss. We came back to floating profit. We're not making profit. We're not making loss. So it came back to our entry the second time. Now when it came to our entry the second time, that was 2 days ago. 2 days ago, I said, everyone take BTC, short BTC. That was at this point here. It says short BTC at this point. Now, we short BTC at this point. Came down, we're making profits 2 days ago. We're making profits as at yesterday, we're still making good profit. Like, we're making like, we used a very small leverage because of the stop loss. We're making like, what's it called? Like 50, $70, 70% yesterday. It means for every amount you took the trade with, you would have been making 70% profits. So at the end, when I saw the up and down, I said, okay, everybody, move your stop loss back to your entry for a break even if the market will reverse back to your entry. Now, market did what? Market reversed back to our entry again, which is what? The third time. Then I came back again. I said, okay, everybody, short BTC again. I said, okay, now people told me that, hello, the coin has hit break even. I said, yes, me, I'm shorting it now. So do so, short it too. Short it. So when I saw the reaction this morning, I said, close and take profits. So me now, currently now, I'm on profit on BTC. I've closed my BTC for now. Because just imagine, as if we close the first one, would have made profit the first time, would have made profit the second time, would have made profit the third time. That's 3 in 1. That's what 3 in 1. But we made profit how many times? Just once. So now I said everyone close. The same time I took Solana and I made 200% from Solana. You know, I like showing proof. I'm done. My things is very transparent. So this is my 300, it's even 300%. Look at, I don't know if you are seeing it. Look at this screen. 300%. You can see 300%, not even 200%, 300% on Solana. But I not drop this one. I use 100 leverage, 100x, 100. I use 100x on this Solana. But I saw the reaction. I said, okay, fine. Let me just cap and just make money from it. So sometimes I do gamble. Yes, I do gamble. Because I'll call it. Why do I call it gamble? I call it gamble because my risk management is not in shape. So I'll call it gamble. Sometimes I do gamble, yes, because my risk management is not in shape. And what do I mean by my risk management is not in shape? When I gamble, I tend to what? Extend my stop loss because of what I'm seeing in front. But I will not bring that gambling spirit. I will not bring that gambling trade to you guys on my Telegram channel. I will not do it. I will not want you guys to gamble with me. Yes, because I care so much about your capital. I don't want to be responsible for you blowing your account. So that's why once I send the setup, I know how much you will lose. So if you tell me that if anybody comes online and tell me that I've blown my account because of your setup, I will just laugh at the person and say, you don't know what you're saying. It's not possible because I'm the one dropping the setup. Before I drop every setup here, I always will check what the stop loss. I always check the stop. I make sure that my stop loss of every trade I drop here is not more than what 50%. If the trade the stop loss will be more than 50%, I will tell you, okay, use what's it called, 5% margin. If you pay attention to my instructions, you find out that you will not blow your account. It's just simple as that. I dropped the trade yesterday night, yesterday evening. Yesterday evening, it wasn't not DPS, I mean DRS, something like that. I said short it 10x. That trade gave us 200%. It means for every amount you put, you will make times two of that amount as profit. If you use $100 to make that trade, take that trade, you would have made $200 profit plus $100. That's $300 profit yesterday. I took the trade, yeah, and I made $800 from that trade. Simple as that. I took the trade with two accounts. I made $800 from one. I made $35 from one. Now, so what I'm saying, so most times once you take a trade, once you do analysis, because some people will ask me now, so it means other blocks, once you take other blocks, it means it's a must that price must come there because the big institution or the banks have already set their entry there. No, it's not a must. It's not every time, but it has higher percentage, higher time, higher possibility of coming there. It has higher possibility of coming there. There's a trade I'm currently taking on the, what's it called? Forex pair. That's a JPY CFH or what's it called? I don't know, JPY CFH. Currently, I'm monitoring the trade because it has not what tapped my other block. Now, trading is simple if you know your strategy. It's simple. I've explained to you guys that I'm using the what? The SMC strategy. It's very, very easy. It's just not just one. You check BTC, you check Solana, you check Ethereum, check LTC, you check different multiple pairs. Just check multiple. So after checking multiple pairs, there's something you're looking for. You're looking for four things. Four things is what you're looking for. What are the four things that you're looking for? Number one, you're looking for what? A break of structure or a change of character. A break of structure or a change of character. That's one. Number two, you're looking for what? You're looking for fair value gap. Formation of fair value gap. Then number three, you're looking for what? My network is bad. Hi guys, so I'm back. I'm using Starlink, so that's why. Okay. Starlink and weather. Starlink and weather, they are 5 and 6. Okay, so let me go back to the charts. Okay, so okay guys. So like I said, I took the trade 3 times and ended the trade today when I saw this current retracement. This retracement. So making small profit is better than taking loss. So if we see any sweet setup, we'll take a setup. So now back to the topic today, order block. Let me show you a private order block I'm waiting for on the USDC HF. Good, good, good. Now, now you can see this chart now. Good. So if you see this chart now, you can see this coin here currently is my order block, and I'm waiting for price. Okay. Here currently is my order block. Here currently is my order block. So now I'm waiting for price. I'm waiting for price to what to come and tap this order block for a what, for his buy. Then my stop loss will be somewhere here. I get me. But what happened? You can see that my order block failed. It means if I have taken this trade, I would have what hit what my stop loss. I would have hit my what stop loss. Now you see this order block now. Automatically this order block, after failing to hold, this order block is now what, a breaker block. So I'm expecting price to do what? To come from here, tap down here, then continue what, going down. I don't know if you're understanding me. Automatically, this my other block that has failed has turned to a what, to a breaker block. So that's how it is in general. So when a particular other block failed, that other block that failed will automatically turn to a what, breaker block, giving you another opportunity to what, to trade with the what current what structure. Now I'll show you what I'm doing now on the practical what diagram. So if I'm on the option, I'm expecting price to come to this zone. The when price reaches zone, you see what happen. Price will reach this zone. When price will come to this zone for a sell again. So price will reach out to this zone. After reaching out to this zone, price will break out small. The price will go up back. You see price going up back like this. Just know that it will work, it will respect this other block here. Price will now go up from here. Price will go up from here. Then what? Then sorry, yes. I'm trying to draw it. I'm just trying to not make it perfect, but something you understand. Good. The price was sell. Now, you can see originally there's a break of structure here. There's a break of structure. The break of structure here. Now, price was supposed to come back to this zone. This zone. But what happened next? Price did not respect what the zone. It cannot be one again. Of course, this is my own. Good. So price will react back to this zone. Now the other block now automatically turn to a what? To a breaker block. So price will now react to that breaker block to continue that what that new trend. Because what you can see here is that what price has done the what change of character. Then now this is where it gets more interesting. Now you know that for every other block, for every change of character, for every reversal point, there's another block there. So it means this portion here, there is still another block here that has not what be what mitigated. There's an other block here that price has not what come to fill. So after taking you out on this long originally, on the situation of this long, price now what take you out for a what? For a take you in for a sell. If you understand very well, it's just there for you to what to jump to the market. But if you don't understand it, then what? Leave the market. It's as simple as that. Because later on, after this movement, price might likely come back to this original what order block, to this original order block. Because most times, what will happen is that these changes made here will end up being a what internal structure. Are you getting me? So everything that happened here will either be a what internal structure. Why is it going to be internal structure? Not here. Yes, not internal. Yes, an external. But this other theory is internal structure. Now, the reason why it's an internal structure is because price has not what taken out the current what high. Price has not taken out what the current was high. So when price take out this current high, then here now will not be what internal structure also. But for now, price has not taken it out, so it's an what external structure. So everything playing here is what the what internal what structure. So I believe I'll be able to make you guys understood what we mean by other blocks and what we mean by what breaker block. So if you have any question relating to other block and breaker block, you can ask so I can address it more. No, it's always good to ask questions. I love when people ask questions. So you can ask me questions so I can what so I can make you understand before I will proceed. Okay, so there's no question to ask. Okay, guys, let me show you another block on the chart. I'm show you. Uh, some of you are now. Mhm. That failed order block is a breaker. Yes, the failed order block is a breaker block. Yes. For every failed order block, automatically turns to a breaker block. Now, a breaker block means continuation of this current change of trend. Order block is not a continuation of trend. Order block is a reversal point. Are you getting me? Let's use that. Order block is a reversal point. Order block is not a continuation. That point, order block, it's your what? It's your point of what? Okay. In taking your other blocks, is it compulsory to consider? Yes, it's 100% must. Yes, you must consider fair value because All these are the conferences that will make your setup solid. If you because now price reacts to two things mostly. And what are the two things mostly? Price react to fair value gap because fair value gap is called what? Imbalance. It means the market is not balanced. The buyer is overtaking the seller. The market is what? Imbalance. So price will always come to fill that imbalance. That's one. Then now liquidity. Price will always come to grab on liquidity, which is fuel. I get it. So it's a must. It's a must. Like it's sure. Fair value gap must be seen. You're not if you did not see the fair value gap, go to a lower time frame. Keep going to a lower time frame. We see it in a lower time frame. So you don't have any question to ask? Other blocks. It must have fair value gap, liquidity, change of character or break of structure. Now I believe you know what change of character is. Change of character means market change in what structure. While break of structure means what continuous what trend. Nobody is perfect, but understanding how to analyze your trade is very very what's important. Now let me give you on my topic today. I said easiest way to make money from crypto. Now let me show you what are the easiest way. Now easiest way does not mean you just come online and you start making money. No, there are things you need to do that is very what simple. It's easy. It's cheap. It's not expensive. You're not paying for it. It's just something you learn. Now what is it? A top downward analysis. A top downward analysis. Now, now what is the top down analysis? A top down analysis is known as what? Understanding the structure of the market, taking trade from the what bigger what time frame down to the smallest what time frame. Now we have what we call the understanding time frame. We have what we call monetary time frame. We have what we call entry time frame. Um, so when you are taking a trade using the top down analysis, I'm just trying to wait if someone will still ask questions, but I'm not saying because I don't want to be too fast. I wanted you guys to digest what I've taught just now, but you're pushing me to continue. When I say top down analysis, this is what I mean by top down analysis. First of all, I'll go to a weekly time frame to check my various structure. Now, on a weekly time frame, you can see that Solana just did what? Solana just came down to what my other block here and currently is selling. But I did not take this trade. Why? Because this other block I used, I did not want to trust it. Now, this is the reason why I use this other block. Look at it. You can see there's a total gap here. So price was come to what balance the what's imbalance. Now, the reason why I not take this trade because the what percentage was too much. My stop loss is too, look at it. Percentage for stop loss is too much. Good. Okay, so doing a top down analysis, I did not take this trade because you check. My stop loss is 104. What the fuck? It means I will take this trade. If I even use the 1x leverage, if the trade hit my stop loss, I will lose what? 100%. So that's the reason why I don't take this trade. So I'm waiting for a more pullback before I will take this trade because I value my stop loss. So a top-down analysis, this when you come to a bigger time frame, you try to understand the market structure. Now, if you come to a bigger time frame, you check this Solana, you see that Solana is what bullish because it just did the what change of character to the upside, and now it's retracing down to the other block responsible for this change of what character. I come again. I say this Solana you're seeing here is currently in a what in a bullish trend on the weekly time frame. So because it did the what it changed, it did a break of structure here. So I'm waiting for price to come down below or inside my entry point for me to take a what a buy. And the most painful part is after analyzing your strategy, if you miss it out, it's very, very painful, especially when it goes to eat or take profits. Very, very painful. But if you miss out and you went to eat your stop loss, you'll be happy. You tell yourself, thank God I got to the trade. It's just so funny, but that's reality. So on the weekly time frame, Solana is bullish. So I map out my other block. Price came and tapped my other block. But the reason why I did not take this trade was that the stop loss is not favorable for me. If this trade should hit my stop loss, I would lose 100% of what I staked. I cannot take that trade. It's gambling. I cannot take that trade. So I will wait for a further dump or a retracement that will give you a break of structure, and I will fight for a long. But currently, after it tapped this other block, it went up. It has not done what? A change of what character. The same thing with BTC. If you check BTC trend, you see that BTC is in what? In a bullish trend. You can see BTC did a what? Change of character, break of structure here, break of structure in a bullish trend. BTC came down, did a change of character here. Good now, good now. Now this is an example of a what? Other block, a breaker block now. So guys, this is a practical example of a breaker block. Now, you can see on the trend here, BTC is currently on the what? On a bullish trend. BTC is currently on a bullish trend. Did a break of structure, retrace back, break of structure, retrace back, break of structure, retrace back, break of structure, retrace back. Now, BTC was supposed, BTC was supposed to tap this other block for a what? Continuous what? Market structure. continuous trend. But what happened? BTC broke through, broke through with a what full candle and closed below the current what order block, which is previous what higher low. Now after BTC broke through and closed, what happened next? You can see the rejection is did a reverse back because this order block turned to a what a breaker block at the for a what for a sell. And now you should know why the reason why you should know that this breaker block will hold. The reason why you should know that this breaker block is a breaker block is that it will close, the other block will close, the price will close below the other block with a full candle. The candle will close, it will form another fresh candle under the other block. Then the force at which price is going back to tap that other block that will turn to a breaker block will be very, very what weak. Now, why will the force be weak? The force is weak because it's trying to struggle up. Price is trying to struggle up, but what? Price is what? Coming down. Price is what? Shutting it down. It's telling you calm down. No, with a what? With a bigger strength. So it's trying to struggle. So you will see a what? You will see many, many weak, many, many candlesticks. Strategy to what? To make you to deceive you that okay, the market is what reversing back. But no, it's not reversing back, it's struggling. Some persons don't even know the meaning of short candle and long candle. Now, if you see a long candle, respect that candle. That candle is saying that the buyer or the seller they have dominated the what that region. But when you see multiple candle, multiple small short, it's ranging. It's telling you that currently now we don't have what direction. So this was how BTC struggled. Price struggled, went up to tap the what the breaker block, but it did not tap by breaker block. So this trade I did not take this trade because price went as close to tapping my breaker block, but did not tap. Look at it, look at the space here. Price did not tap my breaker block. So that's the reason why we missed out this trade. Are you getting me? So it's just simple as that. You come to the market, you check the bigger time frame for a top analysis. When you check the bigger time frame, you see the direction of the market. Then you go down to a 4 hours time frame or a 1 day time frame. Now I'll go back to a 1 day time frame to see if I'm seeing anything. On the 1 day time frame, it's basically the same. Price broke down and price went up to make here the what breaker block and now price is going down. Then you go to a 15 minutes time frame. Now 15 minutes time frame, this is where you what most people used to what to take that trade because the 15 minutes time frame will make it more clear for you to see. Smaller time frame always make you see what's going on. Make you and funny enough, you can't analyze with smaller time frame. You can only take entry with smaller time frame. Because if you analyze, because the smaller time frame is too busy, so many activities are happening, and so many activities are not real. But a bigger time frame, it will only take time and to come to pass. So if you want to stay profitable in trading, you have to understand what you are doing. If you want to stay profitable in trading, you have to understand what you are doing. And what are you doing? You have to understand the what market structure, how to read market structure, how to know if this coin is what bullish or bearish. Then those 4 things I gave to you just now: liquidity, change of character, fair value gap, and order block. They are very what important. It's 10:53. So when it's 11 o'clock, we'll call it a day. So we have 7 minutes more. So please, if you have any question to ask, you can ask question. There's no way you can learn everything in one day. It's not possible. You can't learn everything. You can't be a profitable trader in one day and say, okay, I want to be a guru. I want to know everything in one day. It's not possible. You just get to know it step by step. Get to know it step by step. Then start using those words approach. Okay, sir. don't know when to enter trade to buy or sell. That's what I'm saying. How to know when to enter trade? You need to understand to have a strategy. And now the strategy we are using is called the word SMC strategy. When a week that went through what? Sir, do you know when you enter? Sir, do you know when you enter a trade to buy or sell? Then what if it's a week that went through the good? Good question. Now, what if it's a week? Good question. That passed through, right? Good. No. When a week passed through, it's not considered a breaker block because a week did not do anything. A week just what? It just went, just swept liquidity. Came to what deceive you. Your breaker block must be solid. A full candle must break through to make it more what solid. If it's just weak, because okay, let me show you let me show you what weak can do. Let me show you what weak does. Let me show you what weak. Let me show you the side effect of weak. Look at this coin, peeping. Good, good. You can see this portion here. Look at what weak does. Nothing happening there. Price just went up to take everybody out, to take the short out of the market. Then it came down. This body here is the main place. This body. So weak will just clear people out. Weak is just like a footprint. Yes, so I come there. Oh, weak will just clear out of the market immediately. Immediately out of the market. Yeah. So when trading, you don't trade with weak. You don't use weak, especially for what breaker block. I believe I've answered your question. The next question say, sir, no, no, yes, good, good. When to buy and when to sell. Now it's simple. That's what I've been saying. One, you need to get the knowledge. And what is the knowledge? This is what I'm teaching. You revisit it, you check, you check it, you use the strategy, SFC strategy. You are looking for four things: a change of character or a break of structure, liquidity sweep, fair value gap, and what other block. You come to the chart and look for those four things. They are in the chart. You might not see them on a particular coin now, but you see them on another coin. So you keep checking multiple coins one by one by one by one by one by one by one. You start seeing it. Okay, so I do not understand these two terms you use, short or long. I don't understand. Okay, now good. Short means you are selling. Long means you are buying. Short means, oh, BTC is dumping, oh, BTC is okay. Sell it short. Now buy long means BTC is pumping, buy, then you buy. So that's what sell and short. That's long and buy. I've answered the question. If I've not answered the question, you can just let me know. We have a few minutes to call it a day. When will you introduce us to which trading platform? Trading platform. Yes, I have told you guys I use a Binance. Sorry, someone said, "Why do you care so much about my capital?" I don't care about your capital, but I'm not told you how much to use. I don't care about your capital, but I care about how much of my trades that you are taking, the impact of my trade that you're taking. That's what I care about. Your capital, if you like, use $10,000. You like use $1,000. I don't care about your capital. But what I'm concerned about is what after taking my trades, I don't want any negative impact on your account with concerning my trades. Understand the difference? You can have any amount on your account, use it to take any trade you want to take. Fine, you're good to go. But if I drop a signal, if I drop a setup, say, okay, take this trade, I will be the one to tell you, use this to take this trade. So that you will not blow your account. They will not say, hey, I funded $2,000, $1,000, then I took your signal and I lost the money. It's possible. You know why? Because now, let me tell you why it's possible. Because now, since last week now, all the setup I've been dropping, we've not made any loss. Now, some people now will just believe, that means this guy's signal sharp, where like, I trust this guy's signal. The next trade was okay. Let me just I use for $5. Assuming I use $50 with 30x. Ah, the next trade now will just drop. We'll just use big amount to take trade. What will happen next? They will blow their accounts. Who will they start blaming? They will start blaming me. Say, hey, why will you drop the wrong setup? So, assuming the setup was sharp, I would have not blown my account now. That's the point. So, that's what I'm against. That's basically what I'm against. If I drop setup, please and please and please use the right words, margin, and use the right leverage. So you not come out back, start blaming me, start saying my setup is not good, start saying this. But I told you that there are times, yes, there was a day I dropped three signals. The three hit stop loss, and we lost money. So imagine yourself in that kind of situation whereby you have used high margin to take that trade. What will happen is you blow your account now and you start blaming me. You start blaming me. And I'm just the innocent guy here, just trying to make everyone happy. I get me. So that's just how it is. So I don't fucking care about anyone's capital. I don't care about your capital. I will not tell you how much to use. I will only advise, give you a what's it called? A financial advice. As it called. I will only advise you what I know, what I understand on my setup. But I will not tell you that this is sure 100% if you put this, you make this. So that's for that. Next one, he said, it's not question related. Okay, when will you introduce us to trading platforms? Yes, I said use Bybit. Bybit, yes, use Bybit. Use Bybit. Bybit and Mexi wallets. I use Bybit and Mexi wallets. But for now, I've not used Mexi wallet since. Why? Because I've been trading Forex. I've been trading Forex pair. So that's why I've not used Mexi wallet since. I've been using Bybit. I've been using Bybit, yes. Because I'm trading gold. I trade gold. Yesterday I traded gold. Even currently now I'm trading, but not gold. Trading one JPY. Trading one JPY. Something. Are you getting me? So if you still have any question to ask, you can still ask. Training is based on discipline. Training is based on discipline. Yeah. You have to discipline yourself. Like me now, I have two accounts. One of my account I have 11,000. Then the other account I have $700. $700. I get it. So now, if I want to take trade now, most I don't gamble with my trade. You see me. I will use $40 or $50 to take trade. Now, why am I taking trade with that small money? That's because of what? Risk what? Management. So that if it hits, because me sometimes I don't even, not sometimes, I don't trust my trade enough to put big money. That's just the truth. I can't tell you that I trust my trade 100% to put, no, nobody does it, because if you do believe your trade, if you hit stop loss when using big money, you go regret so many things, and you'll be so anxious to what, to take a new trade again, to take a new trade again. And when you take a new trade again, you know that you will stop loss again. Because for every new trade you want to take, you're not taking the trade because you see what you're looking for, but you're taking the trade to what, to recover your what, your current loss. So is there any other question for quality day? Is there another question you can ask? And there's no question, we call it a day. See you guys on Friday. On Friday, we'll be live here. Thank you all for joining. Thanks for joining. See you guys on Friday, 10 p.m., 10 a.m. in the morning, same time on Friday. Same time on Friday. See you guys. Have a wonderful day. Bye.